Before we conclude this debate, I want to inform the judge that I have included my citations for the source which my opponent states I was missing. I believe he is referring to the article titled, When You Shouldn't Do What You Want to Do, Young Children's Understanding of Desires, Rules, and Emotions. Second, I would like to state that just because the research in my opponent's source could not prove definitely that consuming sugary drinks leads to hypertension doesn't rule it out entirely. In fact, I'd like to read a chunk of the article he cited to support his claim that sugary drinks don't lead to high blood pressure, because it actually states otherwise. The bottom line of the source my opponent includes is that people should cut back on sugary drinks because they could lead to higher blood pressure, along with all the other associated risks, even if consuming sugary drinks isn't the only cause. The article states, here's another reason to cut back. New studies suggest that even one sweetened drink per day may contribute to higher blood pressure. The more sugary beverages a person drinks, the higher his or her blood pressure is likely to be, according to this study, which appears in the American Heart Association journal Hypertension. Each additional soda, lemonade, or fruit drink the study participants consumed on a daily basis was associated with a small but measurable uptick in systolic and diastolic blood pressure of 1.6 and zero point 0.8 points, respectively. A blood pressure reading consists of the systolic pressure over the diastolic pressure. A blood pressure increase of that magnitude is not a major cause for concern, so the findings may need to be taken with a grain of salt, or not, since excess sodium is still the prime offender when it comes to high blood pressure, hypertension. It's not uncommon for a person's blood pressure to fluctuate by 1 or 2 points within a single day, says John Bisignano, MD, the director of outpatient cardiology and hypertension at the University of Rochester Medical Center in New York, who was not involved in the new research. However, Bisognago adds blood pressure increases that might seem negligible in an individual could add up to substantial public health risks when multiplied across entire populations. From a public health standpoint, if you could lower blood pressure 1 to 2 points in individuals over community, it's a big deal, he says. It could translate into fewer strokes and maybe fewer heart attacks. That marks the end of the excerpt of the article. Due to this information, and also the information I included in my sources, I hold to my claim that the consumption of sugary drinks leads to increasing blood pressure. The judge should vote for me because I have proved this fact and also proven that increasing blood pressure can lead to shrinkage of the brain and resultingly loss of memory and language skills. This negates all the pros associated with selling sugary drinks in primary and secondary schools. Thank you.